Hey guys, today on Selly Talks, we're going to cover the subject of forgiveness. Why forgiveness isn't an emotion, but a choice, and how having a lack of forgiveness can hold you back in business. That's coming up. So today I'm talking about forgiveness, and I think it's so important that we as mature human beings, we as people who are doing the personal development, we really need to choose forgiveness in all our relationships. You know, the thing that I've found with people that let you down is in most cases, they didn't do it on purpose. They just lacked the resources to cope with a situation. And you got the short end. Maybe they chose themselves over you, but it was a lack of understanding on how to deal with a situation and possibly a lack of integrity. But I want you to know that forgiveness is so important, because when you hold unforgiveness, when you harbor bitterness and unforgiveness towards a person, even if it's justified, even if the person has really done something against you, when you hang on to that unforgiveness, essentially what you do is you put that person in jail, right? It's like you put them in prison, you've judged them, and you've condemned them. So your judgment and your condemnation has that person in prison. Maybe you refuse to talk to them, or maybe you're assassinating their character behind their back. And forgive me, guys, if you hear that noise, by the way, it's the middle of February, and it's 72 degrees out in the middle of February. It's a beautiful sunny day. You can see him in a t-shirt. And they're doing some construction over here. I got my time-lapse going, my time-lapse camera on the construction. Anyway, getting back to the subject. When you put somebody in jail, what you've done is you've judged them. And when you're judging people, you're leaving yourself open to be judged. So when you condemn somebody and you hang on to bitterness, not only are you putting them in jail, but you're actually putting an obstacle between you and success. It's like this thing that you're hanging on to. I believe that bitterness is a very large contributor to people who get cancer, people who suffer all kinds of health problems, people that suffer depression. I believe it's because they refuse to let go of things. They refuse to forgive those that have hurt them. And let me just point out that forgiveness is a choice. It's not an emotion. You can choose to forgive somebody even if you don't feel like it. Even if you don't really feel warm and fuzzy about that person, you can still choose. It's like this. Have you ever written a check that you had a lot of misgivings about writing? You know, you write the check, you're like, oh, I really don't want to say goodbye to this money. I really wish I didn't have to write this check. But when you write the check, it cashes, regardless of how you felt about it. That's what choosing forgiveness is all about. When you choose forgiveness, you release that person from their misdeeds, but you also release yourself. And then God can actually meet your needs and exceed your needs. You know, it's a beautiful sunny day today, and it was getting warm in my condo, and I thought, it's really getting warm in here. What's the outside temperature? And when I saw that it was 72 degrees, I said, holy cow, I am going to get dressed immediately. I put on my shorts, forgive the wind, I put on my shorts, and I went out for a walk. Because we all want to play in the sunshine, don't we? When it's a beautiful sunny day, doesn't it just tend to lift your spirits? Why is that? It's because we want to be where the energy is. All of us want to be where the energy is, where the movers and the shakers are, where we feel empowered, where we feel inspired. And a sunshiny day inspires me. And when you get that vitamin D, you know, into your skin, it gives you a charge, it gives you an endorphin rush. You feel amazing on a sunny day compared to a rainy day. Now, of course, I'm not saying that you can't be happy on a rainy day, but what I'm saying is when it's sunny out, you want to be where the energy is. So when you start hanging on to unforgiveness, you're killing the flow. You're killing the energy. And then the more people that you harbor unforgiveness against, the more that you're killing your own ability to move forward in your personal life and in business. And a lot of people say, well, I know somebody who's very hateful and very bitter and unforgiving, but they're a millionaire and they do great in business. That might be true, but let me ask you this. Is that person truly happy? Is that person truly experiencing fulfillment? I made a quote. It wasn't my quote. I posted a quote on my Facebook wall the other day, and I said, there's nothing worse than being successful and truly not being happy. That's the biggest failure. If you have financial success, if you have business success, and you're still not happy, you're a failure. Because happiness is a choice. So where forgiveness is concerned, let me encourage you, whoever has hurt you, and there are some people that have done heinous things to you, right? I don't even want to talk about the unspeakable acts that human beings commit against other human beings. Let me encourage you to choose forgiveness today. There's someone in my life that's a family member that was supposed to be my mentor, was supposed to nurture me, was supposed to encourage me and exhort me. And this person has only ever beat me down, made a whole lot of promises, given me letdown after letdown, set my expectations high and then dashed them, and only really thought about themselves. And I have to choose forgiveness almost every single day. I have to check my heart and see where my feelings are towards this person. And then I have to say, you know what? I'm going to choose forgiveness today. I'm going to write the check. I'm going to send that check in. And once I choose forgiveness, regardless of my feelings or my emotions, I let it go. And I go, all right, I chose forgiveness, and I bless that person. Do you know when you bless people, it's equivalent to heaping hot coals on their head? When you bless your enemies, it's the best thing you can do. And see, here's the thing, when you let go of all that bitterness and that unforgiveness, then you can truly start to have a heart that is grateful. You can truly start to focus on the things that bring you joy, and you've got no rocks in your stream. You have no bumps in the road. If you want to go far in business, forgive those people that have hurt you and help as many people as you can. Love on people in business. I did a talk. You can find it on my site. I think it's under training. And I did a talk called Love Your Way to Success. And there's this belief system in the world that says nice guys finish last. It's just a lie. You don't have to mess people over. You don't have to be unscrupulous. You don't have to cook your books to get ahead. You can care about people, nurture people, help people, partner with people, exhort people, and make it in business. And what you're going to find is when you do that, you also have a lot of friends along the way. You've got people that love you because they know how much you care. Have you ever heard that saying, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care? When you love people, and when you have rolled up your sleeves, locked arms with somebody, and helped them in their mission and in their cause, you've got a friend for life. Let me encourage you to let go of unforgiveness. You could just choose it right now. If there's someone who's hurt you, maybe you're like really broken up over some sin that was done against you, someone else's transgression. When you shut this video, just choose to forgive them and give it to the Lord. Just give it to God. Say, God, this person hurt me, but I'm going to choose to forgive them, and I'm going to let you be the judge. I will no longer be the judge. I will no longer condemn that person. I will no longer hold that person in prison. And when you do that, you're going to find that your own roadblocks, your own prison is going to be unlocked. You're going to find the rocks in your stream start to disappear. You're going to find the path. The Lord makes the way ahead of you, and the path gets smooth when you choose to love people and you choose forgiveness regardless of your feelings. And I also want to talk about, just real quick to dovetail forgiveness, I want to talk about integrity. So many people use situational ethics. You know what situational ethics are? There's really only one right or wrong, but based on the situation, a person can bend the situation to profit them, bend the situation to lean in their favor. It's called situational ethics. In other words, if someone, here's a perfect example. I got a guy that's doing some trades for me. He lost a lot of money in December. So we raised some more money, and we gave him, but before we gave him this little bit more money, we said, here's the deal. On Friday, you're going to take out X. You're going to do X with this much money. You're going to do X with that much money. And so in January, things were going pretty smooth. But in February, this trader that, is kind of a contractor that works with me, he decided, well, my life is crumbling around me and I need $10,000. So instead of doing the right thing, the equitable thing, and the thing that is integral, the thing that has integrity, and saying, here are the payouts that I owe, he said, Tom, I'm going to take this money and pay my rent because I really need it. Now, had he said, Tom, I know I owe you this much money on Fridays, but I really need this money, it's going to really help me out of a jam. Can you help me? Of course, I would have said yes. But the way he skirted the issue was he just kind of justified his position by saying, you know, he notified me that what he was doing. I'm telling you now, Tom, that I need this much money and that's where this money's going. And you know what you do when you justify? Think of the word justify as 3 words. It's like saying, justify, justify had this $10,000, my world wouldn't fall apart. But that wasn't the thing with integrity. If he had come to me a week ahead of time and said, you know, Tom, I really need this money because I'm trying to put 10 grand together to make a move so I don't get in hot water with my living situation, I would have given it to him. But instead he notified me. He had a lack of integrity. Now, could I be bitter? Should I be full of unforgiveness towards this guy? Why, no. You know, he's on his path, I'm on mine. Now, of course, am I going to bring him more money in business? Heck no. He just talked himself out of future income with me and a future relationship with me. And I'll tell you, I love to work with people long term. And I'm all about being on the giving end of the relationship. I believe if I'm in a relationship with somebody, I want to be the guy who gives more than the other guy. I want to be the guy who might be considered owed a debt. I don't want to be on the receiving end if I can avoid it. Now, that's not to say that, you know, when I work with people that I don't allow people to bless me. But what I'm saying is I want to be known for my giving. I want to be, when I call somebody and the phone rings and they see my name on the caller ID, I want them to be like, man, Sally's calling. I always make money when he calls. And so, ladies and gentlemen, choose forgiveness, choose integrity, choose to be real, choose to be honest in all your business dealings. If you choose the path of righteousness, the rest is going to work itself out. That's my 2 cents anyway. And listen, I'm curious to know what you guys think about forgiveness, what you guys think about the subject today. Go ahead and leave your comments below. By all means, subscribe to my YouTube channel so you get daily updates. I'm doing videos almost every day. And if you're in network marketing or affiliate marketing or any type of work from home business and you want sources to find leads today, get my free audio over at tomselly.me. I'm giving 30 sources to get leads today. It's a free audio. And all you got to do is subscribe to my content there and confirm your email. And when you do that, I'm going to give you scads and scads of value. Hopefully you'll find it valuable. All right, so until next time, this is Tom Selly saying live well, love well, and on this gorgeous sunny day, I'm going to say God bless.